Tiafo nyina kwa bashonko enfambra showdown jumedie so Kumasi online TV, Thick TV, and our face on the Friends of Ken TV. Meje de se nyankopon wa dom ya de aja se ne day no wo bibiara ho ye sansa me ameti he me ho de sa de bi no eja ye nyina ye koda ye bi de tumi sole ye ba me ne de obo ade de day no wo de acha me wo se na ya se wa me de ahode shunku edua wu musa betena fidue manum sei na bra be ye de bra be kasa na bra be kwan said ye be ya wo man Ghana betumpon no man Ghana so ebe fa nentuma pa efra me hwe ye papa onya subscribe to the channel ma me comment section ase no jumedie de ye me nko na media bra ni abra bia na me ne mo na edi ntimi tuja wa ha na won so wato wo de e de afa comment section ase e de ama me hwe so be share video ma no ye bo no so be share de ama obi foforo na wa share ne sen na ya se wa gina dwa o the show that jumedie no e ba be so mo be ka KennedyAgyapong ko NPP ho asem any other stories ajasa aboboba ne ade nyina no e ya ade a wode ne nyina no e ba be so mo ni tia se jumedie de aya na nyame nko na medi emre ko nanim no hara ATP wo be ba betena senance ma ba won krata anim no wato ne bo apensempense ne nyina mu e de amayen enne ya wada so de communicators be ba betena se KennedyAgyapong ko wo hini Agyapong ne kasamafo be ba betena se sa so na Brian Dr. Roja Bawumia sorry ono so ne communicator e be ba betena se ya twetwe nkomo ne ya hwe ne ntia was a delegate Emma womumu baako akwanya no na wo be ye flag bearer de ma NPP amanyokuo no wo gina party nanim 2028 na wo kokoden na oma NPP party no etumi eba power na so oje frank anom efri eye NDC amanyokuo no wo monsem in fact na wachi we de meden sama hodo na ba kompre ko ne campaign ade a wo ye nyina no me de a lot of updates ni nyina no na ba be somo eno da ena owie Ashanti region no we Ashanti region no eyade a KennedyAgyapong ko NPP de sembebre na tudwa abusia ye be rewra honum nyina no na ya twetwe enkomo ede afa ho djuma ko bi ada Roma ena metimi abetena video manum sia me de show na djumedie no esomo eye Lionage Clinic GH mehwe yade bia da osubia no health related issue bia for Lionage Clinic GH for na wo mo ma wo mo bibidro papa abusia etumi tutu yade tutu honhomboni nyina no ede free nipa mu me pa che wo me yejuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. ede kosi anwumbre 6 p.m. eye free consultation nso baby biara wo bia no frɛ wo mu a eye free wuntu esike bia wo mo 2 branches enkramantem no one more sprinters saso ena kumase hanum say no eya dia one more tech maximum betimi afre one more 0559658403 and I say 0558143438 na one more atwetwe enkomo enya one mo kwa na asoma say ade acha say Danis garage so asoma say anu so no car bia da wo pe bia no one mo obi ewo one showroom a obetimi anante aba honom aba bo wani aba show wani so ade na car biada wo pebia no watumi agye na wo de akọ wo bi memu so tumi be pie mu wo showroom ba se bia no wo twetwe nkomo na wo de car wo pictures ne ade nyina sende wo mu amepacho akwanya no ewo hono ba bo mechi akwan dia eyade a wo mu Kumasi asokwa wo mu ni TI amas na edi enhwani mo number no 0550623377 number ne sa so ewo WhatsApp into no wo betimi afre sa so na wo betimi so asend message ede ama womo yentu fa na yenko ensem ni mu ebusia ye kodia na chese yesi opinions are like noses ane obia wo ho akwanya ne so obetumi a kire na adwe obia wo ho akwanya se wo betumi aka de wo pe ene ade enene de sensem bi wo honom na ebeto monte a obia wo right ne so ode na no ebetum bi na eye lecture ba ko a ebusia yesi e friend Dr. Samson in fact lecture for some time now me follow ni ye papa try de KSTU na aya na midi na chi a ne nsem bi wo hono e ba ne politics ni mu a eto de bi a wo ka asempa eto de bi nso a na waba behwie e de egu honom and the 16 regions baby biara be fe bia no meka ne say 80% especially the youth no kra no esu e de friend pa ba ko say sa nipa na ne message a wo ton ye message bi a no odi ye papa wo mu hu ne se nipa ne ba obetumi aba beboa o man Ghana betumpo na o man Ghana fa ne ntuma pe fra na wo mo so wo mo nsa etumi akọ wo ma no ye nyina ye ne se KennedyAgyapong ko NPP de from 2000 ebesi net 2026 krebushia menemo kase eniema de wa ye biye papa entokwa de wa kubi ankasa edidi atemso de wa prubi de egu hono mankasa ba ye nyina so ye bedi wada se bi akumpre ko hine Japan excuse my language se bi onye jibifo anaso onye bodamfo se bibia enko bone na papa ya betan hono no bi ebere no kasa da bi akumpre ko hine Japan ni obi a ompen kwase asem se bibi ekọ bone se eniema enkoye ya wuchu muta ya kumpre ko wono mbu ni chie da bi wa ese krama no obepo sa na me na ya se wa metie ade na ya meka enya meka mitumi bumeni ngusu ze mejasa ade na nkotra sa keke da bi sa ade ne de mitumi ye se Kennedy huso obi sisi obi a na ye ne ya enti abre bia no okude ma youth okude ma grassroots no okude ma party officials na Ghana fo kura obi chinchin wo mo nsaje wo mejapade de free wo mo nsem no eyade akompre ko hine Japan obegina ne naso akokoden enam entokwa ahudura papa we yako the number of people a wakodi ama wo mo ne ade nyinante no ene ama akompre ko hine Japan aba benyatan say the 16 regions baby abefa bia wo bia kasasa akompre ko hine Japan banko ade a ye de kokromoti ne beto ne so aba say boom NPP amanyoko no say the wo mo hwenim so meba power 2028 no eyade a ebetumi aye possible ede ama wo mo na Dr. Samson bekasa na mi betie ne nsem obeka en wo be kire se NPP amanyoko no kofa akompre ko hine Japan de ba there is no way sa amafo beto abade ama no enam eniama waye ensem a wakade etie wo no ankasa ne party jese ebra na party no power se de no wo mu wie sika di sika ebo man ne kro no akompre ko kasa ye de fa huntiram amafo bi wo no ma de ya so bita wo mu di ya ye papa asempo no se delegate di kokomoti no ko to ba e de ma Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan there is no way send the party fompo ebe supporting and there is no way say amafo so be ko akosala so mu kokomoti ne ko akoto ba de ama no wo kan ne nsem ye ya nam so doctor we de wo bua asema wo ka ye ina no mi unity na mahunu na wo yo trofo esanse enne se de kane na ne ya politics na ya wo meto NPP party ni munti de eden bebe bia meto abade ama no ena me ne de mi NDC niti NDC party ni na mepe se ne na kane ne ya politics na enne ye politics ne sabio enne message anipa ne de ba no eno na ye hwe etie se asem na wo de ba abonte na ya asem emu odu na ya asem betumi aboa eno na be ma amafo akoto abade manipa obi eni hono mo betumi aka chem so onim se de akompre ko hine Japan tie obi aso di wan dance se entokwa bie de akompre ko hine Japan ku nye bia na nye bia no wanko amfa ma na yere wanko amfa ma ne ma wanko amfa ma na busua na mmom no akompre ko ne ntokwa bia da wa ku ye no ne ye meni wumienu se de be ya ye be fa ye ntuma pefra eno na gina so e ma akompre ko hine Japan wa konko din abusua na nya asam keto a ende ne ho abatan sabre ye kura abusua me ne mo kase ya former finance minister wakoka US achese enne de no minimum ka say United States Immigration and Custom Enforcement wo ma grabe no wo ma shonimu ye nyina ye ni mensama achese charges ayede agbo no wo man yimu a wo di free ha no say copy mu US ani ye hwe nim say anka special prosecutor wo twe na so obeba to ne general so twe na so obeba ne ade a ye so wo US ye hwe nim say anko obeba US onom na ebusua wo timpo no chese ne mre aso a ye hwe nim sanko be free US aba be piem o man Ghana so me piem o Ghana ho enam the charges are ye dia bono enam sa na ma ninti no ene ke no for we attack ka US a just abansa so ni mu because we overstay akompre ko ne ntokwa wo kun ye ne ade nyina no na enam kro no sema na ekoso wo NPP amanyoko no mu NPP ba power den na ye mienu yemfa ye ni hunye yenhwa amafo a wo mu ko yiwoko ene chema wontumi waka nanu atum nyina no eye charges ayede abono chema wontumi anka NPP primacy kasabre wajie ginemu anka didi ateme ko chuko brema nyina kasabre ko peti de egu honom de amamafo naso ene chema wontumi esense wonim de ekoso ni widie mu ntino waka nanu de atum entokwa bia kompre ko yi na Japan ku ye bia no okoma me ne umienu ena asofofo ni bisare a ena Kennedy sore wa asofofo so entine ye nto oba mfa ma no ena Nyankopon ma ne be ye president wo man yi mu da this Ghanaian pastors na ye bisa said debe na wo mo ye ma kumpre ko hine Japan o sorry wo mo so ene ye ben en wo mo ye ya en ma akumpre ko hine Japan ebe shode e wo mo so womu sunu womu ban tantan bi abusua womu dan nedi no saa niema na akumpre ko hine Japan okudie ma menu mienu. I remember mekane se beye 8 years ago ni ade one of the media stations me say sedru Saturday now the 200 ma yetumi kofa abofra wedi be 5 years 6 years ne de na begina ho ni ye kasa abofra de ye beifuo obetumi ede ne nan etia sofo mu otumi de ne nan etia wo pemfo yem se wo tutu ahohombo ne de ama no ya wa sofo a wo mu chinchin mamanfo nsa eji wo majapade ne ade di free wo mu nsem. These are the people that Kumpre ko hine Japan was fighting for. Maya Mohoina, we are university lectures that we are university lectures now. Kennedy to say na man phone to who told you say delegate ko to abanema Kennedy a man phone to aban famano. Ayebia Dr. Samson, what ko grounds ni amanfo kodi nkomo tie sam amanfo kana. Baby a Ghana yedru no. Ye hia peni anani eden. Ye hia de why ready so obekodi ama wo man no. Akumpre ko na me nyina ne message o se mesika ne me ndi bi mpo na wa wuti bebi no ba be dibi na nya sempo na yenka kebushia keno foriata achim de hye konkron kwabrane ya wo na to sikemu senye kro no semanka mo ye sure se ngo be akopie mo US ye be china kwa akotum se ne time aso nje o free mind ni mu ana debi ba enam said ye wo si for book no e cause financial loss to the state into and there was surumpo so obeba ni mamu. But when it comes to Kennedy I was say me sikani min dimpo no obi aba be dibi debi ame come say enkrofo wo mo NPP party ni mu a wo mu suro ni ade nyina no they know say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ba ye mampani wo krom a who dare use all those sabeka Ghana sika. You cannot even try it. It is asema Dr. Samson Obaye na abeka ye ena Kennedy ye say ena Kennedy a hurting krofo bebre ena ono ani party kro bekeka say assemble na Kennedy kafa NPP party no a ene de ya me no wo kase sa asem no embetwa mu assemble no kan ya ene a me no wo kase embetwa mu. People are ready to support Kennedy. People are ready to vote for Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan. So we are delegates now betu aba ni binyame adoma 31st of January 2026 ah. Eyet ye die form for neka. These people are ever ready. Say present Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan today and let's give you massive vote 2028. But say mo be kwa kodu obi ti say Dr. Samson echi. No be ba be jana Kennedy wa sha amafu bebre na ebufuo ni ade ente mo koto aba obuwa. Me ya say wa me say obuwa. Amafu betu aba ne di ama Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan 2028 nti mesere delegate say ema obi entie sa papa we na nsema wodi tu dware ka me ho ne yenko na yenko tie nsema Dr. Samson oye senior lecturer e wo KSTU wodi tu dware nyina no emra sisia KennedyAgyapong. So we near me who say it will be the most difficult a situation say MPP bit man win it power. Say KennedyAgyapong. Yes.
Yes. The presidential slot now.
Yes.
A very difficult for MPP to sell him.
Out of the 5 no nyina one be the most difficult. Pass MPP bit man a win election.
Ade.
Masa. Within MPP mono from where I see it, how I see things no. KennedyAgyapong we are bebre. That the majority is quiet and silent. The chances within MPP from election 2024 election on the government in power are leading to the collapse of the government. The way of blackmailing or say a buying no image completely a man for two abatia a buying even within MPP man for bufu more because there were some people who felt say they were not well fairly or none or set people gather around KennedyAgyapong. And so they said a lot of things. And mo break it a sabotage. That's how I see things. Me catch said majority a shigbibre MPP for no a shigbibre but they won't talk. They will not talk. The such a person within MPP no
Ekoyini say onu me lead the NPP. I can tell you say a honum krano unfunny easy. Unfunny easy. That is one. Within MPP, he will not get the majority of MPP support, and the majority no and so cause no we can follow a minority. According to 2023 election, when you're minority, even though no following a large, but it's still minority. And then you know who following crowd won't me any who know say you don't have the crowd. So crowd na Antwa Bama no says who say they have an opinion against you within the party. Na said you kasa ya nyama wo ye ntino. One that crowd, which is about 67% or so, 64%. Sa crowd no. Because of the love for the party crana, because about 40% will stay back. And when that happens, you know you have a big problem. And one way some so lose now lose we are. What about my explanation why you also lost? Looking at how you criticize Obi Olusuye. What does it? And to me catch you say KennedyAgyapong when they are MPP opposition for KennedyAgyapong or when it for say 31st now MPP opposition, and they will be in opposition for 8 years because the person about when this better win it another term. That is a clear. Me predict it. I may cancel my huna deno.
But when you listen to a support to KennedyAgyapong, the followers now, they say Ghana for the donor. Say I'm for KennedyAgyapong ama. Ghana for so mantra.
Be a campaign. It's not a fact.
Campaign mantra.
Yes, it's not a fact. It's not a fact. The point is, we and deep MPP for no a free wa. Then you bring KennedyAgyapong as an image. As a person in front of Ghanaians, no picture picture no. Now what share what's the social media holds about him? What I say, social media kekeu, because now social media is the memory of the society Ghana. As I speak now, social media. If you go to social media, it's there. And the videos are there. Yes, or camera to Matitina, or Kana Nipan catch away now, Kayana, and not there is in videos and what database, and it is there. And Yamabia, I saw why Ghana folk your culture. And it's a frown completely on. Why with impunity. Such a may catch or say. The opponent has got upper hand. Mean say, opponent be a free the opposing side no. Upper hand. So with that, may catch you say, with KennedyAgyapong there's a problem for MPP.
Okay.
As I said earlier, opinions are like noses, and we're not doing any wababonte ababechere. Now we'll compare KennedyAgyapong to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. To me, Anoka James say KennedyAgyapong is having the minority, and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is having the majority. Now, and I still do not understand why people try to compare 2023 MPP presidential primary studio 31st of January. Don't forget, say 2023 na NPP amanyoko no abemu. The threats enquire de call ye some of the polling station executives ni ade no na nya asem ketwa. And as at that time, not all government officials ni nyina no na wo supported Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Akumpre ko KennedyAgyapong that time. Na woni obi anu odi nechi o. Na oni obi a wodi nechi enumpo no onya 37.41%. That time and not only Obiano, how much more and now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the economic messiah, they want to me I handle my Ghana Yesika Semsho, they are what didn't ya MP before the bus won't go the party in any Anton Schwaba, will go for 38% in the Bafie. And the delegates in Yabede. Delegates who say MPP ba power and woman yan for so be and free so ba kumpre ko KennedyAgyapong ye ne message a wo to nyina ne say wo ba wo beba be ma wo mu anya nnuma ye ne ade. You are coming to tell me say akumpre ko KennedyAgyapong ekita minority. Hey, lecture pa na busia wo bie na no kasa asem we me ami mu na Jimmy nsem because me sitting here I know very well say akumpre ko KennedyAgyapong is having the majority and I know he's going to be the winner and there are no doubt about it. Wama kofom waye campaign anu ohye see even enu ada e wo bantima no. There are some of the delegates ebusuan womu gina na womu kasa won se womu dodo na di ya wo kwan ya NPP party di womu femu. Even in Ashanti region, a big kasaya to the extent say, dear a former Ashanti regional minister, Subaya were dying the Subaya Chema want to be dying the near Dienano. One more petit de Gumontia at say, these people are in so much pace with the way a MPP treaty woman. Into you think that Sanko for when Nabasa or Sala is one more by the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It can never happen. It can never happen. Their delegates are Sisiano, woman here to me, one percent party in about power. Na party in Baba power, they know say enye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na de party in Baba power. They will be bua woman ya kumpre kwa KennedyAgyapong. To say they are watching and Kennedy and a wetieti and kwafu bebre na so ye nim dada. Ne party de ne 10 cents about 2023. Into sa 10 cents na woman de buy no. Ebe ma ye mubu ono ye be hu say the papa ne tie ne say say the papa we si fa akokodin na che say ye de Ghana shane so obetumi akokodin de amaye. Into sa de no kra de mo bi ngira be bi dada o say na Kennedy no to obewini. Oh, Kennedy bewini. And I am stating it emphatically again that on the 31st of January 2026, KennedyAgyapong is going to become the next flag bearer of NPP Amanyokonu in 2028. Metwa mensamne show ede amamodia na jasabua papo wakwa kopie mu Angel FM na wakopie mu honom no obekire say aya na eto de bia wo no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pabu mu kura nkasa abrenke wa rampabone de egu ho esan say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who was brought in as the economic messiah and now we fairly poto and now onukura na wo ye NPP no ye senior communicator for the NPP no say wo china baby mpo akasa e dia fa wo man Ghana ye sikasam ho kura no fede. Esan say Bawumia ba no one obeka say what a solid team ono be ma ye hu say one na ye the head of the economic management team ono no be kire ye say e ya de wachi dollar ne dia hye de ma kope credo kakraka e de abetu metuki no e de akoma ye former IGP dampare na so ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne campaign na wonam na oya de na dollar cedi no krebusia won to be mbo wa mfamfa ho na wo wie no obekire say saniema we nyina no e ya de eguso da amanfo tirima amanfo nsamfa kokomete no enkoto abanfa ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo se wo mu hia sesanye na nipa wo betumi asesaniema ye KennedyAgyapong kwa KennedyAgyapong to ndo sire delegate ye baba say wo amanfa kokomete no ento aba emfa man video credits no enko emfa ma Angel FM yenko na yenko tie NS owusu bempa ne nsem ni nyina no emra sisia
onya ade
oh yeah me ko kan de bi na me ferry unim why because your presidential candidate no be ka kire say wa lucky city no ntino na you confident say we MPP ye the only political party ayaba yetimi ama city ne dollar aye 1-to-1 President Kufuor
yeah
with Dr. Bawumia coming from a Kufuor Adukofa no say ordinary ba na ordinary baba beye economic year on no be handle economy no MPP was so emboldened with that kind of leadership and anything and any abria a person different candidate ba no asema ko fa asem kase pa na dia ba no
oh say me busa
because say ukasi di asemo na me as an MPP communications person na ma ferry
hey
yes I'm being honest with you na ma ferry because it's hello ya wa ba mu no na ye wo economic leader bit say Dr. Bawumia enim say kibetima handle the city to the leveler ye be who say no bibia koso Ghana ye koto abato na city na da say yeah let's be honest with ourselves and NDC are from the incompetent one Dr. Bawumia the kind the incompetent Bawumia Mahama and yes you only one sami je vroma ko fa go do dia koto ba bi na city ni mu ayedu mi osu bempa me ko ka bia me ferry mintimi nkoka
de Mahama ye economy
Debbie me see me ferry asema me count as me ferry because mintimi nkoka de na me nkoka
na say wo
Debbie de na me nkoka me busa wo ba ma o de na me nkoka
oh say wo ko kan say
me kan say
Debbie amomo na mo ye hihye
Debbie o me kan say
me say no
me de me nim hihye bia
mo na mo de hihye
me nim hihye bia me nim hihye bia but me de me kan say me de ma ferry
enye gold for oil na
Debbie gold for oil no say different issue altogether but they make catch us see the Ghana ni no te makola no te They were expecting, they know say NPP is the only political party. You team manage the economy.
Right.
And their track records are there to show under J. Kufo. Miami of Akojoba Redu of blessed memory. They were able to manage the city 1-to-1. Meboa.
Yes.
Today na asisa oseche Jamasia Tumpana. Ne. Me amiti hey me ntimi defend it. Say obi kontra radio sami jemfinu mo kan ene ye di gold akogu ha ene ya say ya city no ba bi agina no me metima koka ho asem.
Na den na wo ka economy ni city asem wo bo wofa ene Kojoban Redu na waboje ekufo na yenim say neso ato force no bi ebo na baso finance minister onem aden na dru Dr. Bawumia de no so de ono mom na ama na de finance minister.
Debut finance minister say na when chi asema Dr. Bawumia kan. The speech be do koka eloze economic management on the guru abobo Professor Jambafo anyone he was in charge Akufuado kachre President Akufuado ye papa o kache say Dr. Bawumia na dibsika ho hihye ya o ye bibia o se de
na nya ken for referendum
da kero media mi ken for ata de se me minim Dr. Bawumia na be kache so no o ye o hisika ho hihye
okay
and one na be kache so wa lock city no e de key na kwakoto o ama IGP
no de Dr. Bawumia na kan
now ni kuma
na me wa ha
enti se no me as a person si ekasi di asemo metima ko ya no Dabio metimi dabi dia na mekoka I'm being honest dia na mekoka
but there is a discrepancy because more party for be no former information minister Kojo Ponkroma say and she say ya more de gu ho under Dr. Bawumia ya okay e no na amasi di na stabilize
ya bi no send NDB no betima cheche me de ho mentimi ntiase mentiase mentimi cheche sa ho no de mentiase
tu mo credit ma ha
dabi min credit obia asema me kan I don't want you to take me out of the
no
the make can say say ya nya leader bi ani o confident woni mo so we follow J Kufo track records o matima chi CD Kojoban Redu mu time no deputy governor and Kufo ado so kofa na ba mo ba be ye vice president or no be manage the head of economic management team of the NPP
right
and you did buy and o catch the whole Ghana say NDC for economic management team who can remember the NDC economic management team omne hefo obo boy and was why na bit man remember it. We and also a local city no or the key na koma IGP. Dr. Bawumia said it in this country. The city no ko be
Russia.
One of the fundamental things a businessman Michelle bi okumasi was also bempa. Say butimi cheap dollar no maye ya. You beto abayi nim say mo na mbeti manage the economy. Mon kanche mo 1 year before elections. Minya. Ye koya na buy. Na city no ye ka 90 abedru se ni nim say mahama ye incompetent. Mewa.
Yeah.
Eti no se there be o se no one abeka ono na beka Dr. Bawumia na beka kire ono na beka kire enti se no eti media minim so ma perform good and no man perform good NDC form so mo perform good o and no mo Obama me compress wo mo ba me ferry se me kwa kasi di ho asem because of Bawumia se mo ka kire ya you kodi na chi size o kan you yon kola mu kan book bi ba jeki Krupa Lions no yon ho o ka bi na yakobobo a we ba jeki be dwana num sa yekogina na akobo na young horse Agyapong na fiensem so at me no personally I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Ernest Owusu Bempa ene yakwa kotie ne nsema ba wo kire sesisia no so ogina baby kura no o ka dollar ni sini no asem kura no ofedi ye papa esa say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be ka ye be ma ye te asese wo no ene ye the economic messiah no 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 betumi aboa na wo man ga na yesika sam na tumi agina brane na hwekọ wie hye no na buhia adane samte which is there into also sabre dia wo no ne de nipa betumi project no e ya kompre ko KennedyAgyapong because ono no wo meka njire we bi aso ye economic measure ya na ono so ni nimdie shunku ekita no ebetimi aba na aba besesa ne ma ede amaye metu aso di amamode a na achese mpempre ya mene mo kase ya de achese hono abu amprechu ma na ono so ene diaspora fo akasa na woni wo mu hia ya wo mo kata no se hwe 2024 se de ye kwa abato a ya report no ya de achese Ghana fo wo mabu afu yen ye papa achese na kura na okopie mo parliament house a wo ma tu wo mu hudin se wo mu ye super minority no was said the NDC amanyoko no wo si fa hwe wo na nyasam ketwa si wo ma mpe kwan ya wo mo be fa so wo beka wo mo ho abom na party na tumi agina na so na se party ni jinjam dia ye fa hwe ye tirim se 2028 e ya dia NPP amanyoko no wo mesa so elusi wo si enche kwa na chesa abato na e ba be so wo no ne de owo bebi e wo gina ane honorable ampetwum ne ye na yerim so the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echi and wo kasa de ba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo poso support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba wo si ade ba ko a wo hwehwe eye nkabom peace asumje wo si eno pani ade e betumi abo party me hwe so be ka me ho no yakọ na yakọ akotie ensem a honorable ampetwum de tu dwa no nso emra sesia
yakọkun ama ya boye pa pifo be se oso wa ya bo ama ntase ya chewo alubina tie ya boye ama ntase ya chewo Ghana for da so free Ghanaians are still angry with us. They have not given us any offensive briefing space. Times are rough. Parliament is not easy. The mighty minority, we are going through hell, but we are managing very well, putting the ultra majority on their toes. That one they come to terms with that. Constantly trying to cut deals with us. Send a way they may be a whole more. Yeah. And you by a boy a woman there. And Paya one is a 31st now. Ama Nchichemuka Krebi Aba and Tem no free wa. They are carbon near what the next 2.5 to 3 years. And Yashashay near me. UK branch and overseas branches or the diaspora for you've always been a very central part in trying to move the party forward from ages, from our time to the present. And I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. And he must say, Yako Nimno, Kakana, now to me, now to me, and the funnel. You give me to ye, I do that to be near Cotoba in ye. Ye movie dear, it would see a 2 year. Baby, I don't go piano. You better be a say, there was a deal, and I can tell you, because among those of us in Parliament, maybe what baby a beginner, yourself a play or how many baby a beginner. Yes. But the woman was over you, ye dear Hunko pa. Ye dear Hunko ye. Now, among ourselves, Yarezo will say, no matter what happens, we will play a key role, the parliamentary group. Because when the party is in opposition, it is the parliamentary group that leads more or less the opposition, and as a party in opposition. I happen to be the spokesperson for the party on lands and natural resources. The party in position we are on land and natural resources. Most of the time, make I say all the time, most of the time, it is what I bring to the table. That is what party will offer. The position is like a criminal in Kurano. You would give say, you two are very you will use to start leverage, you know. I'm on Kabomua, as I say, a bami to be the year to man. Because you are really yes, a parliament where you move to check, oh, what would they say? Hey, no baby, I'm stick out baby, so, but the K and need here, our parliament. Mr. Media, will be for so baby, due to one the Casamaya on education. Education is very critical. You realize a young man in Jasia need more and Tema parliament to a trouble busy and tell.
Prechum ena yako akwakote ne nsem nyina no ede aban in fact bana asumdwe de NPP amanyoko no mu hia bi ena nkabom so ade ye very necessary pa san say mo anka mo ho ambom anasa right after the election say wetim waka me kura kwaso am nkan hu ne 2028 ade a party no mo besa so atena opposition metwa so de amam de anaje sasabe de prophet Roja and wasaba beto bomb we de bomb no hia nkasa eno de aba abonte was it Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 election. I walk for running mate or cover Miaga Sami Kurumadi and Dr. Matu Opoko Brempe Napono. Not just say one of the biggest mistake Ankasa was here no can who be cry and a man NPP Amanyo Kono Wamuluzi a year 2024 election. Was it say NPP Amanyo Kono Sanso the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bankwa Biomedia not just a 2028 a idea one Sanso one Sanso Tinefie now what come obiati as say the spirit behind KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan party ne spirit na na eta KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan de chinti say NPP party no ebeso we win 2028 election dia wo mo present KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan measure so be kam hono yakọ na yakọ akotie ensema prophet Roja wori tu dwane nyina no emra sisia
napo na ni kwa na napo enu ni so ali NPP omo ya wrong selection of the bar match no echi enya magina go prama no so no malushu 2028 Bawumia bo be sha lushu opa agidi opa be twere nkwase ahye mo comment o me so my reply ali dia ya kan sa na tie echi ya na du ba bia ya na nya afu kasi o ana nya duonim kasa na nya abodwese ali ya abodwese ne dia nka odifo kusimu nyina ehye nkom sa afa nchen yadi ni kwejina national cathedral nti obese nkom se NPP ba we ni efa nchen Victor Kusibu aten efa nchen zero afedi o se nipa ditro na nyame ayi no kwafo woboa wa hunu we abiali ya bimbu omofu nenam and you can attest to that say yeah tena radio so I have the video on record actually say aba no mbeto no NPP for kwa premise no me can say ye Bawumia be fa second Kennedy be fa Bawumia be fa first Kennedy afa second Alan be fa third na ye nya kura nya ya adwene say beto aba 2 years ama me can say the spirit of MPP na yi Kennedy the neighbor and if they reject Kennedy they will lose the election 2 years before say
video credits then confirm Angel FM to Prophet Roja and yetie nsem nyina no aba watch say yes spirit and yahuhu nyina no eta KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan chinti say NPP delegate ekoto aba no edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ade achese 2028 Bawumia ebesa so edi encho metu aso di amamode anaje say no ada Agyapong ko hine Japan be pie mu obantima constituency no na eseweni ankasa besha edom enipe ko pie mu ho no ma no mu nyina ba betie nsema Kennedy ba be kana busua na nya asam ketwa na yenim se 2023 before the prime minister ba be koso no tension kakra ekoso between Asenso Boakye and KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan but no da Kennedy ko pie mu obantima no what the to delegate am ko pie mu ho no nyina se ade acheso no no obinya asam a wo bobo na adwen ba ko mienu miensa wi na jesade no wa forget it Asenso Boakye woni ni problem bia into obi obejira baby aka say ade a wono KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan no ba ontumi ni Asenso Boakye nye adwa obantima bia nipa no boa owu nipa bi kasa sinihu ankasa no ono no ade acheso woni Asenso Boakye bebo ma ye adwuma nkwa de se ministerial appointment go na sevata na ade ode be ma no wo se bantima fue we honum na watena honum na wanyi ni ade nyina ade pa wo fia ente no we de wo se delegate a wo mo bantima ye papa ba se wo mo to aba no emfa ma no se de 2023 wo mo ye ajeseja proxy voting na daroma anka ya ma ne ma for no Agyapong ko hine Japan no ko ho na no kra vote difference na ye kakra bi but this time ne de there's nothing like proxy voting so sere wo mo ankasa wo mo to aba ne emfa ma no di nkunima se de obesifo asiesie bantima constituency no enya asam ketwa wo se ye chire ya bi nchimpo no wa bedi asase kese wo ho no ma je so obesi factory je so ne campaign ne message a wodi tudwa nyina no ejuma ka me ho ne yenkɔ na yenkotie KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan na no ada okopie mu obantima constituency nsɛm wodi tudwa ne nyina no emra sisia
eni fie ade ofia oye ntene masaba biem me the bantima bishi konkron mitibie 64 kwamra midia shada komno kwamra enti me bantima to mani aji na me pesa motias pesa me KennedyAgyapong se me no kasane make my green chirawa, maybe obium. Maybe obium. Say, dear, Okasa, Naman Kidia, and maybe I make a Bayam Kodana. And the person, the mama will say, my mom, one example, American president, the friend Donald Trump. The first time now, Auburn, only Papa Binso, your friend Rubio, lawyer, senator, Ewo, Florida. And now, Omoko contest. Omo Obia what to do. And the Papa Nini argument or tono, little Rubio. And a bayer reading, little Rubio. Osha argument omu ye any senior omu didi omu watamno. You'll be surprised, sir, and then on the Secretary of State, which is equivalent to foreign minister. Trump, the foreign minister, any Rubio. Enti Emma Obia Yeno Jiseno 7 minutes Akituano MP no Enyajuma, Enyano Cre. Choboy, Sawano moment again, Sabia, Montanjan is said, on feel free. On feel free. Empty. I be a Bethie. Now the Quabontadia, and no moment the Ukraine. Enjoy it is said. Now, a DMF, Siadaka say, the president of this country also called Babia Oko School, Bantama Presby, Bantama Suzalal, Anna Bantama Suzalal, Anna Practice School. So, and we call Babia Mitier, at least. Omo ami ho omo de omo nyina ye nkwala akama me ba kupe ena eja me ka omo me hafa na me ye president me put down a Kumasi Ashanti region me were properties bako 26. So when it comes to development, from February we basic factory or Abinji ho. We was as 5 acres. We never hear factory. And no be at to say, oh, Masas no. And Kametawa or Pesuoto. I am got to be canon do a quawa cuckoo. Officer me a campaign my broken to know. May yes, Paddy, may not talk Masasi, Menton, with the Bayer factory, Ama, and Ranti and Mabawa, and Yadia, Ewana. And the Muslim Bantama, this time, they need president or her, they need vice president, they need minister, they need MC, they need CEO. Obia. Ejimunya kukudo na munya GDS. Se President Baha na muntie. Ebi no say oh. Obi yeye no motuma no a obeye mi minister. Motuma president na on free bank na obeye mi minister. Na president no a o free bank maso ono so bebe. President today, president, any minister, one of which we did development about Bantima. Why and the final say, I'll only give orders. Cultural center, we are going to develop #1 tourist site in Ghana. We have rich culture. Our Ashanti region, rich culture, and so painful Abecamunano, Oman neglected Ashanti culture. I will revive Ashanti culture through tourism. Cultural empire region. Baby, I repeat you, say a broken baby, and can you crack and you are born. Again, I'm a moon wahai. A dear pan and a moon wahai. Maximum. But a moment challenge. One term. If KennedyAgyapong is the president of this country.
KennedyAgyapong hine Japan and Rada will be PM or Bantama constituency and Sama what it 2 Johnny no and Yako Aqua Kotiaban was a Bantama Hodia why any fear a Honoman were free and where dear and yet your Baba catch and penis of a man ministerial appointment there be one of the were free Honoman Casantino. So I'm to a man and the man and Puntunjuma dear a idea just a Biba Coso our Bantama and Casasason will be a Beccason to be Asenso Boakye Jubiano. Wabwa assembly see ya wabba na adwene refi wato de esi ye no wato agu baby ade wo hwehwa ne se oh my god na ebetu mpo na santemante mu hanso no ebefa ne ntuma pa efra ana ATP atena siansema aba won krata anim no waba be pensen ni nyina mu ede ama ye ndwumako bia daroma ena mana na yase wo menya kwanya na meti video ma hanum si a medi shoulder dwumedie no eso mu ntima mentwa me hu sima enkwaje aboafo nkrato emfembra sisia
Abusia Yarebe and Ehawo, and there to brain, no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau. A Hankwa and Abe Puma, the day we grow as so Yare, Abusia sa Uba be Puma Haseya, yes, sir, and Nami Yarebe to say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, Jalipa do not see a friend of white.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye neat pa afeni eye free so ede abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya ka tiapo a eye neat pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V and I said Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, Air Sparks, and getting a Uba Nijina Ubenya bi award Dennis Garage. She say need to be cry diaba a Honda CR-V, a hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel. Uba with Dennis Garage. Ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one more. Frewa Homa True is 0550 623377. Eho ana Dennis Garage. Ewo.
Garage na car open no wo mumpe bi enfema saso na betimi afre Lion Age Clinic GH na yade eda osonso no betimi aboa etutu ani nyina no ede ama hana ATP atena sia mema na kwa ba ATP
nana ya sewa
bi abokodi
yesu adom na so
obo ade na daroma mensem hu ye papa seme na aba won krata no
okay ene Thursday yi ma memfa daily guide enfama yetiefo ni ahwefo adane nyina no wamoje brete kumase online TV TV and our face of friends of Ken TV na kopobwa aka 23 days nese NPP amanuko no delegate wo no modi kokromoti no ekwa koto oba eyido betu franka no edi ama NPP amanuko nyakopobwa 2028 KennedyAgyapong Brian Champon Dr. Bawumia no mom kike ka hu nyina na no be PM e wakrata delegate ni ma nese Kennedy wo hini Agyapong ni foni eda hase kama ne kratai elbo ho amane se enrada no be PM wo ya santimantem wo se wo de santimantem campaign nyina no wo di aba na wieye na abra no wa Asante region se na atoshi esusu wo Eastern region se campaign chenchirencha no wo ye ede ma Kennedy wo hine Japan na enye fedi agro ena wo kire mu ekase ye po obi amene leader oban Ghana ye hwe bonkum hwe ni fo ye hwe nimte Kennedy wo hine Japan ne betima boa ama oban Ghana fo ne ntuma pa efre ne kratai ebo ho amane ewo kratafa etoso ensia ewo krata ye nim tunya bia na wato bo ase na wakobu suko na wakenka ne nyina bi kama so ede amaye ewo kratafa etoso miensa na sesamiria ni mfoni eda ha se kama na no ada se Kennedy Agyapong ewo kromu ase no na so odon so no na maye tafo wono mai ena krata ebo ho amane se wo se ejaye ye fru ba ko mai se ngajamo kwa kwato obade nkan di atem die enke besi mu sei da so ade so nese ya ada opponent no nese di atema mu di ni no no kro hye dem kro nese wo suwa ne sa wo mutimi di na tema keke kansan be ensen fata kro de fan hold kro de bi kabi e de kire wo no ani kru kra ka kire ni kru se ni kru nya NDC fo NDC di no de wo gira pinsi so aka kire Ghana fo nyina ma Ghana fo ato ye tirim se ensen ma ye opponent fo na se ye candidate o maka no e ka no wo ka ma na to ye se eye ni papa na se ni kru Dr. Bawumia watchu ni tell say na kono se Yakopon boa 2028 o person osa kogina se Ghana for kokromoti enkoto oba ema no enya de oye NDC de biada wo ye NPP ni ankasa o NPP ye party card na boso mi bia so di use ekoso e wo party dim no wo tua ka sentin sama ekoso ni nya no wo be se Ghana for nyina e na titire omo omukwa kogina se delegate enfa kokromoti enkoto oba no enfa ma wo mo no wo mo show mo ekasa ye ne krata delegate eka wasem enso ewa ha wo ba na siase so a na se man pani JDM ni foni eda se kama eno adane se ene 1 year pepepe se de ne to esi akunya so ena krata ebo ho mane se wo ba be she bobiem se wo ka kire Ghana for se efi etwa mu 2025 se de ne to se akunya so a wo sha se wo ba adwuma kasa ewo krom ase no wo sa so gina pinsie so aka kire Ghana for nyina se wo be koso akonkoden eda ma o man Ghana ama o man Ghana etima konani o man Ghana etima for ne tuma prefer ne krata eka wasem ewo kratai enima wunya bia na wato boss akenka ne nyina bi kama so ede amaye ese edun ketia na eka se na wo kire mu kase ase ndi samani ko support de bia ade chi ade se bia na mu kire mu kase na da be namba ma yedwuma osmo to mo boss adwuma no ebeba ede ama daily guiding sama ne wo mo ede ebaye enso eno no me de wo ko the business analyst na be pm ewo kratai enimo so a ena no ada man de nyina ye be kaya na wo ko pm ewo kaso patemu makaswa de me se onunkwa woni kuro onunkwa woni MP ko de ade chi ade san no ne atinsen foforo na nkasa ewo kaswa na ye journalist ni bia ye friend no ye samod ye edu ze wo ye adwuma ewo classic FM e no ko pie ewo ho ni nyina ye se jehihie bia na ekoso ho ma fire service for ye so bu kodum na wo twe kam na tenten se wo twe so mu blinda ma ya abrantie we e nam so ama ye DJ president kwabrajo fo aba bonta wo kirem kase ade so wo ye ka so mantemo ne de kura nyamenim eni enya ye papa eni manimu ye ya police form na ensi form se chekwa na ebechi san krofo dum na ye nchi wo mu nyina form nkogunu ye fanye eye adisua de efa ema ye ho ne kratai e kan wasem enso the business analyst na oba na siase so a ne se na anu afie etwam 2025 December inflation no se e so ti yo hwe e so ti papa ye ti ekodu ye 5.6% a enye fediago na ne kratai ebo ho mane se since 2021 basic 2025 next 2025 December ne de etiba form ye papa pante man pani JDM wa ya ade ye papa pen krata business analyst eka wasem enso ewa asesa na kratai eka wasem okrata fa to so eye miensa ewo hase a kratai ebo wa manese ma pani JDM ne 1 year yi de ne kronya mianim wa obone homodin ye papa na se mra bi obedi ye akunya so aye se wanya niema ye no we de ne second kami wa obaduma din ankasa eto akosi ni 4 years ni kronya mianim ya ma pani JDM be yire no ho na watima bo ma man Ghana fa ne ntuma pa edi efra ukwo pm enso ewo so otu so MP wo honom na ye student mako 50 wo mo scholarship enne wo ko pie mo social media so mo bo na baso ye baba wasa wa ya ade no wadwiti mem for ese mo da bia dom de kokromoti power do ekoto aba ede emanite na no pay ensem as a business analyst ede bae no na ma pense mu nyina enso ede ama wo no me de wo kwa the chronicle na be pm enso the chronicle so a na se man pani JDM eye ne 1 year ne de se mo kan nyina ne se watima boa me so my Ghana economy no etime gina plan ye papa pa ne kratai e kan wasem enso e wo ha se sanso na oba ne soro ase so a eye classic FM eye journalist na sensentro ne okopie mu okaso a yes e ko blindam no and eye private newspaper and online news for e da baba betu just de course ne de ni kura nyame anim ene nya ye papa edi kwan so mo yes enteni manimu ya wo mo na bonten na eja wo mo be kasa kosa abrante e friend Samuel ye adui ni kura nyame ni wa bra kasa se bro mo bro no enye federate ni manimu ya wo mo na bonten no mo be passion na say police for ni penifo wo my God na mu o say e for mo nan si e for me ye papa ne kratai eka wasem enso ewo ha oba ne kratafa to so miensa ene wotwo so a na se Dr. Bawumia ni foni eda ha so wo se na kono biem se nyakopon bu a 2028 o lady NPP amanu kono ene me ne krata ni foni da se wo sere kama na ne nyina ye Dr. Bawumia woni dombo family fo na se ho sensen bebre na ababe to so ewo social media na we krata ebo wo mane se wo modomo support na nkasa ede ma Dr. Bawumia nya ade omo de be ma Ebra champion de no mo da ma ne china ne kratai e kan wasem enso e wo ha se sanso na wo ba na ase so a na say ye dombo family fo no na fi ba ko no so no de wo tro ne support na nkasa chechire nchewe ye de mu odu nkasa ya chichiri se kutu wo de support Dr. Bawumia enye kratai the chronicle e kan wasem enso e wo ha wonya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ne nyina bi kama so e de amaye etana no pensema the chronicle e de eba ye ne se ma pense mu nyina enso ede amawono mame fo akọ de Daily Democrat na be PM enso e wo kratai enso wani mususu a na say man pani kan say IGP ni foni eda ase sanso ene na wotu fo so ni foni eda ha say eye gamanche enso ni foni eda ase ha ene na anu ada na se ese ba ye de na wotu fo ko PM nkramante man wo ko chia ye IGP na ai wo ko PM e wo ye na gamanche so ye na ese Jordan komo ba ku mienu ko to ma wo kire mu e ka kire Ghana for ena fesa ya police for ene ahofo e wo kuro ma se wo mo nyina ka mo ho emom se de be ye betima konkodin ama my Ghana etima for entuma pe efra ana kratai eka wasem enso e wase saso ye man pede no ade se onya afepepe no ye se na manfo a ese elpo na paso ankasa okroma se ne sa ne wan ye ide ne kura nyame anim wa yire ne ho papa wa bo ne ho mode se ne din na ne na no dada obeji ne din na una ma ye se mamudu nso oni ajose John Mahama no wa ba beti ne din won ne krata arise Ghana for wo mo an do se ye man pani je dian se ne wan ye de wa bo ne ho mode nti ye mo ye nsem ankasa de mo den ankasa efa emana ne kratai eka WhatsApp enso e wase sanso ena ye samo aye adwa ye se na anu adaka soa eye fire service for ko blindam na ya mafo bebe ne ka se de course ni de ne kura nyame anim ene enya ye papa ne kratai eka WhatsApp enso e wa se wunya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ni nyina bi kama so e de amaye mame fo akọ the dispatch na be PM enso e wa the dispatcher na se na anu address na wotufo e ko PM wo nkramanta mu wa so de we your first in history I since obedu wo hine okroma won kwosira ya IGP bia da na swedie wotutu na ma enanam ko PM e wo honom na we ene ye IGP Christian Tete ye wonu edi tuda ede ka kire Ghana fo na ewiase nyina se ye pe obi anyakopon de nyansa ne nimdie ede adom ne papa bada King Solomon no wono ane ye na asante hine ba ko pe cause ye ka obi onum nyansa pa wotimi siesie asem wotimi ka asem yakoma to ye yema ye hwe bokubu hwe nifa ye na wotumfo ensem de wakabi ye baba pa ye edefa no ho a ede kratai eka wasem enso e wase na oba ne kratafa etoso mienu ekona na se kratai ebo wa mane se ni kura ni nyame ne ma pani je dem da bi wo bai wa to ne bu wasaba wasie so man Ghana wa mo man Ghana economy net imagine brand ni 1 year we die ye kan be efie be wotwe ye ekoye so be di o man pani ekoye ye kan fe pa so wo baba betina akunya so a wetima bon homote papa just 1 year per year na se 2025 na se sa 2025 ye di tu se akunya so no wo ne nyankopon kwa apam wo motintam ye pass de tie bia no ne second come yi do be bon homote yankasa na wetima ye koden edam o man Ghana ne kratai ebo wa manese kunya wa betina so nya ye ka the best one pa dia eno ane 20 25 and a crater and so eka wasem and so ewasa wunya bia na eja wakenkan nyina bi enso edamaye na wo biem ewase ase ni phone eda say na ye IMF no we kan wa we ni 17 time aye say ye kwakwa je bosia wo ho na we wo kire mu ka say we the last one is say ye so my Ghana no esi eja sa IMF ni ko na eja ye etimi kokodei na ye etimi ede hwa ye ho na crater the dispatch and na no pay nsem as say wo mo enso ede ebaye no for the Ghanaian Times found sorry crater ni na so na be PM so e wo crater for e to so e dumienu a na se nra da na e se man pani je de 1 year na pepe no wasan so hye Ghana for positive tie bia na obehwe abomai Ghana for ne to ma pefe e to akosi 2028 a wo be so refre kunya ne so nes wo bon ho modin ye papa na wo ko PM nkramante man nim se ja Christmas yi e na ma ye traffic ni go through ni de keka ho e chi wo kro ma se ne so ya di Christmas na yi ne so ko PM e wo ye kwa me nkroma se kra yenye fedi agro traffic a chi wo ho nipa nko nipa mma kan so mma ene kratai enso eka wasem enso ewa ha wonya bia no ato bo ase no akenka ne nyina bi enso ewa san so ne man pani je de ne 1 year yi so no abosbody ese Ghana for ne timemfo ene panifo ede elpo no kratai enso the Ghanaian Times so ede abantamenya the Ghanaian Times so efa sorry kratai nyana na ya se wa fada ka nyina efa betwa so ema ye tiefo dane den no moje brete kuba Sunlight TV TV and our face of friends of KennedyAgyapong bachina yes aso bedi enhyem na ya sewa
okay hana ATP e beda wasiye papa ebusia hana ATP and I yeten en kansama ba won krata ne mu no wa pensen ni nyina mu ede amaye me communicators nso aye radio won beba betena seneja ya twetwe enkomo ede afa NPP amanyoko no wo mo upcoming year flag bearer election that is 31st of January 2026 but before ansana mema wo nyina na kwaba no ya ade a chese Jojo Rocky wa kwakopie mu ewo Asempa FM na wakopie mu ho nom na ensem de wachichiri bi ede atodwa ankasa wo kire se KennedyAgyapong UNITES Dr. Roja Bawumia Brian Champion Honorable say ya wedu chunsa so Nigeria kwabena Japan nipa 5 aspirants ni nyina no wo mumu ne wa he ena ne message mu odi ankasa wo mumu de wa he ena odi message anu o she ankasa edi atudwa was 5 aspirants ni nyina de oda number 1 no wono ne message ena emu oduru ankasa wa chirechire nsem bebre mu asaso a chire nenti a I was a delegate Edward Mkokromotino etwaba edema KennedyAgyapong UNITES measure so be come ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem we nyina no abasisia
enso de no ene de asenso de no ene de me no ka say utumi ka say Kennedy ne message ankofo agyatuma obia job other aspirant obetimi akere me sadi ni mo obia de obia message Number 2, Kennedy number 1, ya Kennedy number 2 in the message there.
Number 2, why in that number 2? Brian, right? Number 2, Brian, and
then Ghana for him say any call message.
Oh, so Brian, so a cassava would say, or a fresh blood, or
okay, or the fresh, you know, Mojamono.
Yes,
okay, never. Number 3, the message.
United Party, no.
Number 3 message. So what?
Number 3, Dr. Bawumia, right? In the number 3, so message said he is the most formidable candidate to be able to win power for the party. On more than a quarter into more than it could be obeyed to match the power of my party.
And idea na Brian can't win.
Brian,
what better now?
No, will be out in your kind.
So my figures are your statistics.
Yeah, statistics.
Or a very good statistician, very, a very, intelligent, senior party, person. Yeah. But and number 4, swear.
Number 4 should be a duchum.
Obi, the first say poso and son what became message, a honor sending now. Kennedy then one poso. O say a job. And in this election, the defining moment in say delegates are profiling all the aspirants and one who say baku message ye didn't cotton and then the corner cotton Ghana for a Ghana for him and Ghana for can believe in him. Nansaya global info now come on masem. One must say I didn't hear Ghana for Kessie pa no movie say economy no a movie about jobs. Meboa. Say about jobs. And now why not Ghana for ethnic woman sound so say we be enuma and to say NPP de ne call say papa hey media ya owobi agriculture agro businesses owobi
just a baby cold storage or will be transportation or will be real estate or will be our manage sanyama we yanya sa experience ya sa so atia manyo samasi waka sanse ma Ghana for a to delegate ne Ghana for be require say say pay na delegate for say ye de ne ko na se ye ko ton ne ma Ghana for a wo mo be consider say adwuma ho sami hia Ghana for sisia. That is what they are saying, all the researchers are saying.
Yeah, but
say adwuma ho sem, it is not about me moja eye mono. It is not about yatimidin. It is about candidate ye dene ko ekojina Ghana fo anima ye benya ahosepa ka say ye candidate die onya medi ye oman ne sokra no watumi aboa abiebie enwuma enti wo sanim die no e wo sa akoma no enti wo me ma ne kwan no me ye omampani na so wo ba be ye omampani a wa hyemu kena ama mabunu na wo hwehwe adwuma na adwuma ho sema ye omoden no eso aba fam ama man no asumdwe ne ye wona basabasa enim no yetimi atena hoda eno na asofofo no bebo ho mpaye e wo First Love Church no eno ena musicians when they say I pick it because womo nama womo bobo nyom e won sorry mu no womo nama womo keka nyame asem tire members no womo tese ehia asem e wo fiefie mu nyina e ye nyuma ho sem.
Yeah, but enyuma ho sem should the president to bet me create nyuma no and also bet me nya a message on employment creation. Should that person be obia or no be nyuma? Because when you become president and you about who you see be nyuma be and you creating an enabling environment. John Mahama is not known to be obia where be nyuma bebre, but he together with his party were able to craft a message in 24-hour economy at Ghana mebuno akomaswa omuto abama. It's really about the messaging. No,
wait there. Mame and Yusuf program 24-hour economy na kwesi say.
Oh,
1 year person kwesi say. Because what was nipa no when you businessman.
Yes.
Meba eno okose meba ena okose share enyuma ho bo. So obema na 24 hour. Enu nti ne ye de obi a when you businessman ko na okose sa abo na ye nyini ntum. Na mom de Ghana for team fee ne honest obi a why amanyo sem for so many decades. What your politics na say na afeso so wabiebie nyuma na wahu the relationship between the private sector and the public sector no sa enipa no ye pese ye de ne ko na ono no kwa enkoye to say dear sabio wonye a businessman or obeka 24-hour economy 1 year 24-hour and a 1 year bese koya yenya ehu hwe enti sa odi obi sa akra kwa because ene yagitu me no tey yagitu mu say ade ehia Ghana for pa enyuma good say enyuma de a ne wabie da ene de o mie bie da no why na enya kwenya akoka na asema kire Ghana for okay wo ma o mie bie da no o ma na enya akwenya akoka o ma asema kire Ghana for me yato aba ma o mo pen ne wotisui ene de na woken near Ghana for ye parties no ye presente wo mkoma Ghana for ye near wabie enyuma oni mama yo so no ti aman asem sa wo besire to me eno na ye hu sa package ni na o Kennedy Agyapong say why ye MP for so many decades what Ghana parliament said the best samra ama businesses for aba o man mu no watimi pagya enyuma afeso so no so oye we nyina so no manage all these businesses. The business in collapse here. On filing for bankruptcy da. Enyuma no try na water chemu hwe steel factory kese bia obie. Hwe de oye no water reading and say ya. Hwe de oye no bono. Hwe de ototo pete. Enti de e kan say enipa wo sat bie ni mo no. Ye ma ne kwan no medi ye party na no ye mfa nko kire Ghana for say afa de aponato. Womo e baaye no na womo mie bi adwuma de MP4 de na ba ne de obi enyuma afeso so Kennedy na sha se na wodidwa so obeka ya emra na dollar ni cedi asem ni na woni nipa na nene edem kese se monhwe na sa de no ekotia adwedifo
Asempa FM
oto de me china se enti so yo mampani na wote hɔ a wo take decision a se e wo so titi ne ballroom se be yes kan be gina a a businessman or no what assess any business so beka
and when him say adwadifo enso so adwadiesem ebekọ for enti kwambia was wo fashion obefa so. Now here is the other thing enkofo ka say susuampa
Director of Elections said the KennedyAgyapong KennedyAgyapong the campaign no Jojo Rocky ene yakọ akwakote ne nsem nyina ba wo chese Kennedy die eba ne nnwuma we biebi ankasanti yema na kwenya na ombra embeye mampani ewo kurom hanum se no biebi nnwuma na memuno ni nyina no ensa entumi enko wo mo ano me communicators atenase a yeba na yaba betwetwe enkomo ede afa the upcoming election ho so ena 90 a wose yede kokomoti no eto aba edema wo mo candidate Kweku Amponsa Bawumia communication team member so and Albert Boate wono so KennedyAgyapong communication team member wasan so polling station secretary Tikrom prime me no mo and eba betwe enkomama mu nyina no akwaba shonko ba chama mu nyina akwaba afishia panso afisi say no afisi say na Okay. Albert, Afisi say
the Ghana phone na no na akompre kun KennedyAgyapong. Na ono na NPP delegates ato abadiama no. So omra me kendi ni informa ye. Okay. Omra me boy na enyi to me and free NDC same 2028.
Na just say gidie no wo honom say
gidie wo se me ne obeka no kro no awunim. Me say NPP for mo anim say nipa ye de ne ko okona ye bedi nkunimini. Ba me nim di nti ase ye hasi nunu ye ho na yesere. Ye ya yinim. Me nu ye wo be say I don't know say ono using a private car and as of our public transporter. Ono tekem ni CBA kasafa abato ho a ono abeka se nipa 10 ene tika nim na ebisa se Bawumia ni KennedyAgyapong ho an ye de ne ba beto ama na emu 9 ebeka se Kennedy ne beto ama no no kre ye titi form se sie ni ebisa ni ba bia ti akompre ko de enkunum ne kura wa fa wie dada because recently oba me constituency na wo hwe constituency a delegates a little over 800,000 near Kokoto Aba honorable enya just 115 or 117. Now if you wish a pana or buy nipa a bona baba utim say yes a compreko Japan fidie Ghana for NPP delegates who say onona ye manu di anymore ebe boy na delegates coming January 31 yes you be shen animonyam ebe man who say bre ma party no ene sompa wasoma Ghana man no e man insa insi fomoda.
Okay, Kweku so gidie say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de wono a na eba.
Of course, there's no doubt.
Okay.
It is not about celebrity. I mean, Dr. Bawumia will be a wako guy. He's got experience, he's got everything that is needed for such an election. And so, for us, I did the change. Our main reason why he did the change is experience-wise, he has it. He's done it before. Okay. He has been innovative for us in governance. Okay. During his time, we touted him as one of the best vice presidents in since the Fourth Republic. Yeah. So if all these accolades are going for Dr. Bawumia, that's the didn't call the second time. I don't see the reason why people think it is not right. Because before now, yeah, what then you know, touting as one of the best.
Mobile genius, so never say na fide or be pray yam because so on them vata.
I don't want you see, no one you see. What on it there? On your 41%, on your 39%, on your 35%. What will be that? He's had experience. And I mean, some take class. Now the day be our defense, now me do a chair. You don't go and bring somebody else to come and say something to me misposition. Because me no kwa me ben ho. Never try to make an answer. Why would you go and bring somebody else no be experience wise no nya ada. Onya be 10. But me am nya second na me ko no say there. Why onya 10 na be so ba. You get it? Yeah. So I think that party back on that is why I don't want to be so much elaborate and about it. But on the day of 31st media, waka or see nipa 10 share nine beka say minimum maybe when you analysis and research but there's also yes beka something different, but I think that all in all no if you agroni at the end of the day you be home, but send a messy can there the grounds and everything favors Dr. Bawumia, and so come 31st January there. There's only one name that will be mentioned. Inshallah, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be the flag bearer of the NPP.
Okay, man, that was here for Babusia. You very more topic for discussion. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kasa was here and Monko data, no more Monko data. Mube say in the history of NPP and you no new be at a perform a year west. In the study of Daddy Nayana Mokada, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a one the Antoine Babado, and a one I just what day 38 and bad what 41 and bad 17. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say go and then look at the history of NPP. Who can share history of NPP? Ube so numpono. A idea why idea ye papa what try a former president could for the idea you know. Meji a year quick one sanity on this issue.
You mean about me? That's it. I'm saying, Akonya we, Mamma Faso, Namenda Department community. A year in Shaiso constituency, a year chairperson, I am a flow. Me have a boss said, Watson, that said, could you Watson? Oh, Mammy Akonya we. Olona Aja, but then I see and penny for a war in Shaiso constituency executives in our so. I feel so in Chakas, yes, on Coma, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The wife saying about me na Nyankopon pa say come January 31st there na bibia adana na ya declare you as a flag bearer. Okay, so the question was based on say Dr. Bawumia catch delegates and say if they are saying that he didn't perform, they should go and look at the data. And I want to take you back to the history line of NPP. Exactly. I'm saying during 1996, Yakwa about war when Kufuor went against J.J. Rawlings. Kufuor ended up getting 39.75. Okay. Fast forward into 2000, Kufuor benya 53%, making him the leading person in the election. Now, when we come to Nanado, 2008. You can see the same trend. Nanado will 49 point something. And a pie, you call runoff, and NDC me. Then they went again, 2012, on 47 point, I think 47 point, 47.5. About 2012. And Umu Hokrampuna, you been a long stretch of litigations with regards to elections. What you saying? Then came 2016, Nanado crossed, into 56% and all that. And to social sequence now, Dr. Bawumia having following the election from 2008 until now, he's probably less or more, if I say, close to 20 years in the party. And the first time, it is that's when you're 41. He is totally right to say, on performing worse. Because even Papa former president John Agyapong the first time I call 39. But we want to do that comparison. No, we can't. What I say, our comparison that then you are putting our ex-president in a certain way, which we don't want to go there. But you kind of credit Dr. Bawumia on his first one has done better. And my problem is that Ayana maintain your maybe nipa na kwa when you're 41%. Sanka Dr. Bawumia enya be 35, 38. Anka me go anka me metina. Okay. But at least so be enya 41 there. What the no ko bioma, there's a tendency so be ko nani. You found quite a prime minister. Your prime minister Dr. Bawumia got 68%. Honorable Akompreko Agyapong 37%. Or the share gap. Or the minus or addition, you share gaps. What is it? Say a sakubium, that's a gap ni close and answer then you can say, yeah, Dr. Bawumia is not doing well. Okay. Never try to say. And to me, 41 now when you're it is a paved way. Because this election 2028, there is no way you go below that mark. No, any possible. Okay. Because I can't say I can't 9 pay. I can't 9 pay na but if you study the terrain and everything that is going on now,
you know
exactly. And I'm telling you that if Dr. Bawumia is given the opportunity to go on 2028, it will manifest. Okay. Manifest the crowd.
Okay, Kumeda was here, Papa. Albert, Mammy Tia wants to
say, Uncle Ponsi be near Sansa, then was say, I be a woman, I couldn't say, Emrametia, Mokase Fidisuna, in Chea during Enfa party. Oh no, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, she didn't perform with he rather. If say, a per se, I am going to check data. Or no. As you already know, so no, he determined that. 1996, former President Kufuor Inya 39%. I think that was his first time. Well, Unya 39%, no, and about 2000 or banning. Yeah. Samumu Generals Maga say Dr. Bawumia Enya 41%. The first time we see, yes, I was finding Kubima, Menemo Nyadrin. 100+%. Okay. And maybe can say not former president Kufuor, he wasn't the vice president. He wasn't the running mate. Here is the case. For said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, why running mate for 8 good years? Yes. What be vice president for 8 good years? Part ni share that a project. Na nado share that a bokwane to one say. So we need one more. Wona wo ba bedi na ade enu tire biara meka se adwuma bia na wo na nado amamu mu a na ade ani munyam ne yi ba bia no ye sheda de she wonsa ebi ti se nako ye de man wantimi ahwesu yi na ogu no palugu water down ye de she ni sa wantimi anye a whole lot of projects and ye de she Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sa wantimi anye na afi ede ntina nipa a whole government machinery ye she de di wachi. Almost 98% of Nanado appointees and NPP penifuna they were supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah. And your call primaries, your call to Abano, super delegates, which my wide gap, your bad general one, yeah, polling station executive ifuna, and also my wide gap, 60+%. Well, you've done well. And your general election. Polling station be a NPP or polling station executives Marco 5. Baby a unya 100% no. Then you could general election unya 0. Me problem no. One more problem per wasem. So why are you worrying yourself? Sitting trying for umbra. Then there was a one. She parliamentary seat and you cry. Ubabe diage. Since 92, say 96 and so more than 2 tests. Say 275 no. We divided by 3 now, and this is for more than 2/3. That means our performing worse than any NPP presidential aspirants. What performing worse? And a percentage now, meaning say about 8 years, so Baby free so and home for Ghana for percentage only 55, as we to me at 51. Now me am walk below 50. But what then so tell Babeda say? You 50+%. What the Babeda 41? Vote and you cry no. Say me vote as what no. Say bia last year me 3 million. Next year to aba. Me tell me 3.5 million. We be 4 million. To me person as what no. Me dey na be kan odi o. By then over 1.5 million votes next what say no. O man to amend this you. So we check here 2020 election. E ma end this funya de kan o mo ma munya 2020 we need 2024. It's not that. It's not even 200 up to 200,000. It's not even up to 200,000. That means that we Ghana for ne yada. Okay. It's you Dr. Mahmoud de bia make say if care is not taken now or be destroy in the political career. Okay. Or no one gasa one day no aya won sheda e ma the communicators and I say way for no campaign team the bin team si krum. Mo mu yo mo ni so mo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team. No ma nyo mo survey. Enye survey na mo ye na mo tweet eska de ma manfo no. Ma mo nya mo survey. Ma mo maye no nua na yensere. Okay. Mamu maye no nua. Dr. Bawumia opo on a performing worse ever since President Kufuor ba bi di ade ko ye. Okay. Albert Medawasi kweku na okasana na oka bibi se comparing former President Kufuor the first time na nado dan kweku fuadon so the first time results are wonya ye to the ye man penny ye former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the former flag bearer for the NPP. Ono so ne dia wonya ye no na oka say he is not the one who has performed worse, but say me only me be ya adwin
Kufuor first time our coin voter edubu ahinya Kufuor the be count. Don't you think say eno no na ma wo mo esa repeat no? Because 2000 election Kufuor added vote a lot of numbers to the onyayen anya hwekwa na do dan ko Kufuor do kra wo kono woja over 6.7 million votes edema your former vice president by a former vice president say so edeba 4.6 million. It is okay say candidate be abeko bia no Bawumia perform west because Kufuor first time onya say ya Kufuor di be ka ho na do dan ko Kufuor the first time dey Kufuor ja wo honom o di be ka ho but when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono ni dey wo bete so don't you think say nunti na ma Brian Agyapong communicators and then Kennedy communicators no market communicators wo manya hapa under wo mu hold Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia responsible no?
Okay, my take a question as now. One of the reasons I lose this election, NPP in Kofuka is because of Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia vote, so Dr. Bawumia is why. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the basis I did not so Dr. Bawumia is?
If you should ask me, yes. I'll tell you it's the economy.
Exactly, I am the passport kasa. We went to a stage in the economy. Ghanaians have given up on the NPP. It is not an issue of Bawumia.
Okay.
Ghanaians are literally giving up on the NPP, and it's a fact. Dr. Bawumia, during some of his interviews during the government era, he made it clear that certain decisions he never supported it. Oko interview, you understand? So when I see people saying, "Say, ono na ye," as one personally na, I'm a problem ni naba. But we did this together. Maybe I want to only my appointees and you more my appointments. People that you needed to speak to, they won't speak to you. And they don't listen.
Okay.
These are the reasons. How can Dr. Bawumia be the problem, say, because and then you lose your seats and all that? No.
But don't you think his message also holds a reason for people who
exactly. Mahama, about the 2012 now, Omulusi, and this is focus on Mahama the man Lucy.
No.
Exactly. So what is
but
it?
If you should ask me, I'll tell you why people didn't hold him responsible.
Okay, I want to know why.
One of the things is,
yes.
I personally feel because I personally feel say most time no because of how we projected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That is why people hold him responsible. Because one, even he was like me kremoni me kremo for beto abadi ama me ni ade na afi ye beko na even NPP police station executive kura kwanti onu kura nto aba no kura e say ye wia mo na ekofa sane ma we nyina ba ya
me joano 2016 me am so a polling agent in the constituency. We got the highest number of votes from the northern region because of Dr. Bawumia. It is on record and it's a fact.
So what happened in 2024?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Say, any man a course where economy now, okay. That is what is the problem.
Okay.
It is not only about Dr. Bawumia. And I've told you, say, so if it's about Dr. Bawumia na no mutual cancel.
Oh, Kobe sign.
Also say, oh no, Kobe sign. He said it plain. So why? You see, the way agenda setting, we don't have a problem. Oh yes, because they know very well that Dr. Bawumia is not a problem. Sorry.
So why are they holding him
exactly
responsible?
That's what I'm saying. It's an agenda setting. What's my saying? Because I'm not sure say I order my money see me so 20 also no can say Dr. Bawumia was the vice president. Mahama was not Mahama na onya vice president. Not obey president.
Yeah.
Nana do entuno. So what is the argument? That's what you are saying.
Yeah.
Remember, John, no sitting president. Obi Fiachi
Aye.
Dr. Bawumia was a vice president.
He wasn't even the president.
He wasn't even the president. But he wasn't even the president. And me say, Makan is here, Mr. Kanibio, Dr. Bawumia, vice president. You can't tell me says that time now be catch Dr. Bawumia say no yet credible.
Of course.
You couldn't have said that.
A lot of things about NPP.
That is the point.
He was the one
who brought it up. The innovative ideas.
Yeah.
A zip line. MTN mobile money.
Even aside that squad, one day straight, one ambulance squad. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Agenda 111. All these things were ideas. That is the point.
Why, Albert? Why do you people hold Bawumia responsible? Sometimes I personally don't even understand why they do that. Why do you hold Bawumia responsible?
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You're holding responsible.
Yeah.
You're holding responsible in there. You be holding responsible.
Why do you do that? Is it not agenda setting?
Yeah, that's it. Agenda setting.
Make a choice.
With responsibility. That's what we are saying.
Former president of the Republic of Ghana.
Yeah.
Okofa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edene ba NPP.
Also economic messiah.
Agyapong wuwa tiesi ufie. Oja bonte so fo nkwa ba wuwa tiesi ufie. Ye ni anom na.
Don't you think say it is a national crisis? Me you sure say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and intentionally mishandle Ghana economy.
Me wasn't. Oh dear kasi.
Me no be kind of cry. Said they no oka say I shouldn't put all the blames on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Maybe been call your former appointees near you.
Of course.
Appointee. Why didn't he came out? Why didn't he come out to tell us say this is what is going on in the party in team supporting? Wouldn't the time for pay on Abu KennedyAgyapong asem? Ono ye one.
Okay.
Why you in the party background wouldn't see more be catch no.
And I say no so yes a good party.
A good party. And no na men Ghana for pen asem munti ni hujan no.
Okay.
And no me so ejo so ye komo ka so about 3 o'clock. We do 245. About 5:30 na unyame dui odu odusu dwom hono no e mane kwan mane ma enipa wo ti wiase a unim de ebesi wo kina disasem na e ba akwa kase ba ako menga se yimi.
Okay, so to you ne de Bawumia
woye ne wo ti say
come out
as a
let people know Kennedy baye
that is what the
basis na ne de nyina ne say oka there are certain decisions e bia you taking the apes yem faninshi to say do no because he living here there then nem de na ekoso enti Dr. Mahmoud ba wonte ne wase economy na say e dey na otimi dey for economy ho hwe universities for mu yam for mu napko you couldn't pay them ye de napko ni she wonsa o seti faji udi ke wonti enti omoka ensem bebro better party nsem ya na empese ye beka.
Okay, Albert Mate
where they come the kid to every trip. One said the time of John Mahama 2012. Okay. When you become a president, the responsibility of governing the nation is not entirely yours. It is a fact.
That is why your family ministers, CEOs, DCs, MCs
let me come on my own authority. That then for a Mahama downfall into everything. It was not Mahama.
It was the people around him.
And no question. And you see, he went home. When you and now when he comes out, there are no.
Even or less about appointments so cry.
So we won't say this.
GDS as a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bad. Things are going to change.
Oh man, no, they are the same people following you.
They are the same people doing the campaign.
They are the same people.
I know definitely Bawumia has learned something from
them. You don't intend to say Bawumia when yes, at the Sabosum now, maybe come once yesterday. When Professor Mills, Ghana of one United intention was that you be controlled by Jerry John Wallace. Yeah, then the two things 1, 2, 3, I didn't see it. Or Salani, Jerry John Wallace in I am not saying
oh, why would you say that?
Me and Casa Sana, Dr. Bawumia. But I know that because of what has happened,
and knowing the lesson,
so and it's all
why Ghanaians will not even vote for him in 2032.
So what is the point?
Oni abro obi wo saa no ba besa wonti nya na wo so wonko na wo chini suluku ase.
Oh na wo kwa koduru ya fese Cameroon so fa.
Say suluku honom na ndom na no ohia obetumi edi.
So wa kwa koduru Cameroon yesi emfa Cameroon wa kwa koduru mo aizi. Yes, what do I want to say?
Ye de ma me no bono.
Ba. Won tinya nka. Afa de wo se yanko frema ai. Ni aba yi fi achi ma no fa ma.
Next topic for discussion. Campaign candidates ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne campaign na wo ye ne message ene nentia was a delegate ediko kromotino eto ne so aba kwehu. Bawumia message nentia o say eto aba.
Doctor, the message has been one.
Okay.
What you say, he's unified at this stage. NPP because they internal friends saying elections. I mean general issues. We are talking about what will fall into the ears of the delegates. I bet you. What is very, very important that Dr. Bawumia can't be unity. Okay. Because we are at a point where there are adults our party. But these things are normal.
After
fast forward after elections. Yeah, after elections, nipa no kura ogu ni mufi no betima ka say uni bibi forget about it. Okay. Power na ye enti yamra na ye de yen kambom na because only the main reason here you know as a party our main focus is to get power. And so Dr. Bawumia is saying say Okache delegates ni say Mr. Moa unity at this very difficult time. Again, Dr. Bawumia is also promising say every constituency there will be 10 appointments from him. And he has said it is not something that he's not going to do. Because when he's giving the mandates, we knowing what he stands for, he will do it. These are some of the campaign messages. Aside the other things in India, say it is a complete cohesion of everybody to come out with a policy and ideas that will push us into 2028. And for Dr. Bawumia, he wants unity. That's one. Okay. And he's telling the delegates and he said, I will make sure that every constituency there will be 10 appointments. Oh, wow. And he has done that. He has said it. He will do it. Again, Osaso Besa creating constituency common fund. I'm every single constituency. Yeah. What you say? When it comes to the opposite side now, job creation. Maybe when he said job creation, maybe elections in the do job creation. What you say? As some men are job. So you stick to the obetinya. Say yeah, at the end of the way you boom. Because prior no you back way, big wedding. Oh, and for me, unity first. Okay, now for the other delegates for no so where they ever talk me. Cause me I'm communicating. Or that's na Dr. Mabia to me kwa. Me mommy position. Some so Kenya bad. Me no be monty. Some can so Kenya bad. Ono so a police station executive. Nti kakra be kan no. What you say? Kakra kan o. So ba say Dr. Bawumia ba. Na o ma opposition aka so wonye. Of course. Me kura me baby. And these are some of the messages that Dr. Bawumia is talking about. Your friend saying appointments, 10 appointments from, and it could even be more. But then we want to say it could even be more. Okay. 10 hour canoe. Or to me the BIA account. And he's also talking about the fact that he's going to make sure that there is a what do you call delegates constituency common fund. Okay. Say beya constituency subeti me drive on day-to-day activities with you know some sort of reference fund and I say bibisa. And last in India unity in them say and one can then kabom na because yanka momu pa dia. We should forget 2020. But
I think one of NPP communicators, Kwame MPP, said he was like, yes. Say Oba, this primary schools free omuntu fees be any but me is going to provide buses for them.
Yes. I think some Mati said no. Yes, Mati. Oh, okay. Mati, and I think I am the passer or the account. These are some of the things that Dr. Bawumia so heading. Can or the
yes, one worry Brony that crab worry Brony said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by oh message I'm not you it said yeah uni Ghana worry Brony that Albert Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba wo benya Brony Kennedy in the message why should delegates vote for KennedyAgyapong
Agyapong? Me say me through and America. The last time America say bad pragmatic measures in for policies in Guakwema because not even the certain presidents can compete Agyapong. Okay. There is a campaign message. Who's the menu the way now we see Famboni and
oh,
yes, say o candidates. One campaign message.
Oh, well,
say Afungwante ya. Aye. Oko kan na boys no young boys 18 to 25 months. Ah. Na ba me 18 na only campaign message o. Message be no work.
Town hall meetings ni ade na yen campaign. One 10 appointments in
my senior okay. Coming January 31. But remember this we were promising delegates. We say 10 appointments to each constituency.
Yes.
Okay, well, NPP before now no mukasa. Yes. Oh, what the manusi sumina si atu abane the amount. Aye. Na Ghana for the end to my day. Senior.
Oh, senior, we are just
NPP before the to aba. Eyi kendi ni nyambua 31st January. Iye the o candidate ne kaso ya to abane the amount. More than the Ghana for they go promise delegates go yeah, they encounter into one.
No, I'm so wrong. I can't mean you.
Delegates never to but delegates. Where election?
It's not the catcher or
say. Only message.
Oh, yeah. It's not the catcher or say.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any message. Only message.
It's not the catcher or say.
Meme candidates. Since 92 was started say Oye Jumano. Onona ebie the biggest coal store in West Africa.
What's up when you say China voyager free?
China voyager hey, coal stores makuma kumienso.
I don't say you say China voyager.
Coal stores makuma kumienso.
That's it.
Meme candidates. Who see the biggest steel plant in West Africa. Meme candidates or media houses or estate company. Meme candidates or Traya Trasima who say banche, a so on for watching cuckoo. In your faso be free banching.
And then we go on the banch
80 wako at Mountain. Wako be a starch factory. Meme candidate and I was about with this indeed 2 years.
Yeah.
And the wako 2 years why bro. Ye wako twaba and wako voter region. Or just I say, I tell my don't was na mo was I see when na still na ho kire wahe. We say omo say ye to abani real so we renew obeba okwa go see ethanol factory and e ye adwuma ho. Say ni pa we na Ghana for hwe no. Me candidate amia wu se kube so won fa so. Was start wie kube fu. Wono no we nya appointment o. When you be a
appointment.
Mama, let me land. When your appointment as an Obo Ghana for.
Okay.
Na appointment na mo de man no create kura mu se no be Dr. Bawumia no. Na the pay ma. Contract be brad man nya pay ama. Na po ada Roma. Na pay no man mu half. Me nua be ka no kura. Ono ade na holding. Me candidates. Wono na one man. The only politician in Ghana. Otinibutum sika we $6 million. Osi cardio center dey ama 37 military hospital. Owie no wie osi misi hospital na enipa ne bi moduma close to 40 doctors and odomo ko India and okwa ko train you. Eye messages be pre.
Kasa wo kan ade be che.
Ade be na doctor dai onabu KennedyAgyapong dey kase kan asema. Me say wono o ma megina for presidential election. Ba wo pene yes from me so ono ne candidate no. One na popular Ghana. So, from Nayimisa.
People know about Bawumia. Even the vice president of Ghana. Who is the vice president of Ghana? Shock people to mention Bawumia.
Dr. Bawumia Enya akonya bedi party na for 16 good years.
When
yes, he
was a vice president.
He holds the second highest position in the party.
Exactly. It's when they can hear because there was a president. It's all kind of
maybe candidate today, baby, Obokobia, Messi and Ra. And any 4 days, Obama constituency was started to work as an mammy and a bit many. As so much, I'm so the Nabotre.
Natibio
Obia on your candidate Oba. Nabotre Snassi. It's Yasama Becca Panama Fat Abeu. Nabotre Snassineka. A me candidate or in Agyapong. Or can we know a fat product here? No, I can't we know, I can't we know, I can't we know, I can't we. Afimana or Satiaka Sano, no more bofunu, no more bomuseman say pa. Eti yako on any delegate to. We go on my or your party back, but on your delegates. Your point as someone because eh, we the NPP delegates here and I don't know what to manage there. And you more can the baby upon a hand and one mistake. I'm going to fight the Ghana for me. It's Ghana for the me delegate be a me call programmer, Sena Mesremo. And you pay any of the choir party executives.
Okay, Albert.
Mama ain't see a phone for the Omoka.
Okay.
Omoka say you. Omoka say last 3 years. Say, in the Panama de Nabano, ye Ghana for your say peno. And Untina, Menami who be that since the police 92 year, in the former president J.J. Rawlings say, but many figure 2,000 ba say a kotoaba. Police stations over 20,000. Obi a war party ba or police station executive. When you're 0.
I know.
Hey, let me see that.
MC, I'm making kind comments. Nibia about fantastic or say I am connected. Ken is the only one we know. Emilio say Bawumia is a joker. Nanaya, I'm not a delegate. So if Bawumia wins, meaning I will not get any job again. Bawumia, okay. Nanaya, do you remember 2016 when Akufo-Addo won the power? NPP callers bent their phones all because of jobs. Meanwhile, Samira is using our money for Kunkumbagia celebrities. Bawumia is a disgrace. Semo. Sky or say no Bawumia, no vote. Bawumia is coming. No Tom Emilia will say how many MPs did Akufo-Addo get and how many MPs did Bawumia get? Bawumia is a disgrace. Bawumia is not serious. Bawumia is corrupt, taking someone's house at East Legon because of power. Okay, in Ken we trust. No Ken, no vote. Ken is our only savior. Portia say Ken for president. Say Kutu, say Bam. Or him I was sick. No Ken, no votes. Bawumia can't lead and can't be president. How can NPP present Bawumia? Failed economics. In fact, comments to be everybody. I know she Ebenezer or say Bawumia is a comedian. I don't know why people keep saying Bawumia is a comedian. In fact, before 2024 election, yeah, budget, papa, we about a budget. So say in the issue of NPP, yenya vice president what boy Juma to say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yeah, but they say na video ebe nim gakre all of a sudden we no mashri GDA Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, but we are believing and trusting say whosoever NPP delegates ebe kwa koyina babebiano sadi parbe face a new candidate and this is going to present in 2028. It's one for the year and now one for the amount from Pekrana so that NPP 4 and that's one of two abano woman na to me woman say baby they are ready to accept it and vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sason and Kofo so I already say woman to abano Ediama KennedyAgyapong or Agyapong. Okay, Bawumia was a vice president before. He is the best. Okay, time nenya ayebia and sentinel last and final words need the other cultural delegates no wait me amana ko ediama
me person me touch adeki to e bi wo de me nua be my kan on say or make a statement say honorable king. I mean he's a fine gentleman. I like him personally. He's a fine gentleman. Also what say from 1992 we created jobs why see. You make it look as if said Dr. Bawumia and there was no intention of creating any jobs. As a vice president, or the MTN mobile money interoperability. So when we see the BIM,
mobile money interoperability.
The patrol before now or the Babam. There were 170,000 people air lockdown. After 900,000.
Crazy job.
And you see the difference between Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy is that Dr. Bawumia creates the job not for himself. No, not for himself. He doesn't earn any revenue.
Okay.
Coal stores are also steel plants are also estates are also. These are revenue streams. And so who be some make work with ya? I didn't see a match you be a what's the nine so Barbara High number miska or yours may see now my profit and you meet your Remember to make out yes. Now be obviously now like I say right to me they are fat. So that is the difference. Or creating job the revenue that MTN mobile MTN for man one Ghana cedi. Zipline omokoi one Ghana cedi be anko Dr. Bawumia. But he created jobs for people.
The contract about me and Yabi being free sa contract.
Oh, so when Yabi be on him. We don't mean me.
Contract was.
No, it was not a contract. It was a project I had. Some people for no money. As a vice president.
Are you sure? Represent about me and one Ghana person. If you say one thing I know is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kennedy the Obeba saying this is what I have done, this is what I have done. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia that is what is probably making you feel like because there's no
difference. One man may contract something quiet, I am Mr. Man. One man may time something quiet, I deal with. Now, Mr. Mediaco Mobi, Nani Panakas, oh, thank you, Jay.
Okay.
Now, since I didn't Musumi Subi, I was at Junska. That's the difference.
Okay, so delegates should vote for number 3.
Charles trying to say, ballot no so dear. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I am in something. When you're Frapra, what do you say 1, 2, 3? Uber baby, I want to because the message is very simple.
Okay,
the message 31st Bebano. Dr. Bawumia will become the flag bearer. Yeah, we are Bechiamo. Yeah, no one see. Yeah, you know. Who would enjoy it?
Okay, quick. I'm not sure my time now soon to know. 1 minute.
Na who created you and me go pay me do 3 day adwuma. Dr. Bawumia mobile money interoperability, some mobile money vendors no. Uma na do musika na yo madwumo. Ba me be a factory and I say industry. Me say we do also dware bra. Na me adwuma. Na me ntua ka say no mpe. Hey.
Okay.
Na dey be pray work abrochire.
1 minute na ya.
Industrialization no na ka Ghana for adwuma.
Okay.
Ye pesa book na wa wani na all that. Okay. Dey say ma sorry akudware. Yes, delegate Mr. Remo. Mama, on a delegate, there be a pomacho. Yes, Remo. Yes, Remo. A told that woman tea the Ghana for Neka. Yes, Remo. Or no dear, or so about be a juma. Me, I make a Samani. May honorable KennedyAgyapong, who know. The same thing in Chada. A bit about said that you will be a Grammy Minya Binye. But me, you be a Tiffy. Delegate Mr. Remo. Mummy and Ghana phone. Na mo me fa nipa oba one only the only presidential year and this new class am di nipa we ba dia meto ama no and the man John Mahama me nua mu mienu na cause because of say that was the president Mahama no oba na or you very energetic the Toma okay inti mesre mu January 31 e de number 1 we say I no can yen dey
okay 1 2 3 we dey 1 na 1 2 3 kura na kweku beto ama number 1 communication team members, also Albert Barton, so your KennedyAgyapong communication team members, also your police station secretary, Chrome Prime, woman and many more etche and common Jumeko be Daroma, and I'm to be the shoulder Jumediano, ever so more, and the Lineage Clinic GH4 say, ya dear be a dead down, so we are Bemount to me where you my year one pim, a idea just a health related issue, fibroid how ye papa infections how infertility ni ade nyina no wom so twetweme ka be pie mo ma so ye no mama we bibido papa ebetumi etu we yade ni nyina no ase ede amount eye free consultation baby biara wo bia wo frɛ wo mo eye free wuntu esike bia me ba cha branches ni emienu enkramante mu no eye ade a wo mo spent asaso na kumase hanom say no wo mo tech maximum wo mo yejuma Mondays kosi Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edi kosi enwumbre 6 p.m. obetimi afrɛ wo mo 0559658403 and 0558143438 na ono wo mo atwetwe enkomo saso ena Danis Garage so esobasem TV show down jumedi ne beso montika biara wo pe say ye Lancho say ye Land Cruiser say ye VA Toyota Camry Tacoma ne de keka ho nyina no yade a wo mo bi wo mo showroom agese ka bia wo pe bia no be pie mo honom dia wo betimi aba bebo weni akonma me pacho wo bi memu ntumi maga na bia wo echichichu wo region bi wo be say ono am twetwe nkomo ne ade na bia we make payment and sana wo ba be share wo ka wo pe ne ade me pacho it is allowed nti wo bi memu kura frɛ wo mo na no am twetwe nkomo po me chi akwan so de wo kumase askoa wo mo ni ti amas na edi ehwenim na ma ne ya ba ko pe 0550623377 ene number betimi afrɛ wo mo edi ese so maminda production team ni nyina ase hana ATP edi newspaper review no ebe so mo saso ena camera ene MCR so eye ema nyina yire ba ko pe ema nyina kuru ba ko pe eye kwadwo yabu a no na tira camera de chi wono aso na tira MCR mfidie no so no chinchim ni nyina de ma me executive producer eye Mr. Daniel yabu a me so am tira dwem ene jumedi so be so mo medin ene nana ya sa wanyame ya do ma china exactly 2 p.m. ekosi 4 p.m. communicators be ba betena se ye betwetwe nkomo ede afa o my Ghana who stay safe nyame aduma ye be san so edi ehia for now no de makramo